Hey, everybody! How are you guys doing tonight? I'm here. I'm just checking my microphone, and the microphone is here, and that's a good thing. You never know with this microphone. You never know what exactly it's going to do. But hey, how are you guys doing? I've had a really good day. For anybody who is watching me on Twitter and TikTok, it's just weird saying that. TikTok doesn't belong in my vocabulary, but it's there now. Anyway, if you're on there, you'll see what I've done today. And I had a really fun morning. I went to the nature preserve, and well, it wasn't nature preserve. It's a state park with hiking trails, and did some nature recording there. So I had a lot of fun doing that today. Doing nature recordings like that is something I've always wanted to do. And until now, I didn't have any good equipment to do that. Like, I have my laptop, which I don't even have that anymore. But I have my laptop, and I could take my laptop into nature and record with that, but that's cumbersome and difficult. And you're taking a nearly $3,000 piece of equipment into nature. But I now have... I can show you. I have this, which is a field recorder. And so you take this guy into the woods, and these are two microphones right here, so you can get stereo recordings just off of this guy, and it's a game changer for what I'm doing. I love this thing. So I got this over the summer, and I'm absolutely loving it. But anyway, you're not here to talk about me ramble, or you're not here to listen to me ramble about my audio adventures. You guys are here for Death and Taxes. So let's get going here. I've been needing to play this game again for a while now. Hey, Laru!
Oh my goodness. Didn't know that it's almost been 2 years.
Wow.
You are the first streamer that I sub to on Twitch. I will always love stuff. Hugs, keep up the awesome work. Winking face, smiley face.
Laru, thank you so much. Your 2-year subiversary is coming up. The 22-month resub. You, my friend, are amazing. Thank you so much for that. But right now, let's continue. Let's continue Death and Taxes here and see what we need to do here. Okay, it looks like we've got something from Monomers in the dressing room. I don't remember what we may have gotten. I really like the cat ears, I have to say. The I am the night cat. I'm really feeling that. You know what? Oh, the autumn one is so good. And it's autumn right now. Oh, thank you, Laura. Thank you. Okay, the game is allowed. Okay, yeah. I was noticing that myself, and I didn't realize it was allowed for you guys too. I guess I should have. Actually, let me change that. There we go. That'll be better. Much better. Thank you so much for pointing that out. And I need to come over here and change the stream information because I forgot to do that. Okay. Pay your taxes. That's what I'm gonna name the stream here. Death and Taxes. There we go. Stream is successfully updated. Thank you for reminding me about that, Laru. Destroy. I think it's unnatural for the Grim Reaper to be a cat instead of a skeleton, but that's just me. Oh, but you gotta continue with the cat. And I like. Okay, so there's autumn. Ooh, ritual's nice. See, I like this one as well, the white and gold, and it kind of matches the gold in the hair. But no, I'm gonna go with autumn because it's autumn season right now. Yellow's not my thing, but you know what? We're gonna do it. Was there anything else in here that I was needed to? I guess not. Okay. So at this point, I think we go to work. Okay. So I believe this tells us a little bit about what's going on in the world right now. I believe that's the point of this. We got our piggies. Hello, Grim. Today is simple. It is as if... Oh, I need to... Let's change my mic... camera position here. I feel like down here might be the best for this game, so we're going to put the camera down here for this game. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. 2 humans have to die. New discoveries await. Okay, and let's see what we've got here. Local wildfire reportedly happy this morning for some reason. Local wildlife reportedly happy for... Okay. Cosmopolis suburbs announce the record levels of clean air recovering from decades of coal exploitation. Okay. Noted archaeologist caught attempting to smuggle ancient artifacts out of Faradin, shot by a militia group. Ooh. Inventor drowns in first attempt to start the construction of an underwater city. Oh, that's a little rough. Based on the globe, you've brought about world peace. Well done. That or the rapture. I get them confused sometimes. Now, I think that the little plus signs are health. So if the place is healthy, but I think the environment is bad, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to put that down. We got to figure out which music we want now. I feel like that was the good one there. Okay, let's take a look at everybody. 2 have, so we have 4. We need 2. Okay, so we got our fidget spinner, don't we? Yeah, there's our fidget spinner. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's the voter thing. Okay, so let's take a look here. We've got Kiana Wondersong. Oh, that's right. The light. The light tells us stuff. Forgot about that light. Okay. So Kiana enjoys being a mischievous thief. When not snatching small, largely frivolous items, they sing loudly at every single person they meet. They found this to be the best way of solving problems. So, not the best person. We're going to put you up here in the maybe. Citra takes all the shifts at the coffee shop they're physically able to take so they can afford to buy deluxe cat food for their 5 cats. This guy is already in my good books. Let me tell you something here. It's hard to remove all the cat fur before coming to work. I can relate. I can totally relate to that. But so far, it seems they haven't given any customer allergic reactions. I think you're going to be in the safe pile there. Antonioni Gramli, a game developer known for making experimental games and genre-bending art pieces. Lately, they've experimented with pane-based control schemes, facial feature-based difficulty levels, psychedelic imagery, and incredibly addicting game mechanics. They're one small nudge away from making it big. Okay, so my current career makes me want to save him because the more game devs we have, the more work I can get. I don't know about this guy's game, though. Pane-based control schemes. Facial feature-based difficulty levels. What does that mean? Does that mean the more certain features of your face gives you more difficult game levels? That doesn't... And the psychedelic imagery, incredibly addicting game mechanics. This doesn't sound like the kind of game we need. I'm kind of putting you in the maybe. Samir Linden. Samir loves the environment and hates littering and non-recycled garbage with fiery passion. They've helped make several waste recycling plants more efficient and constantly educate the public on correct waste management techniques. I kind of feel like... Destroys all... I think these two need to go. These two... I mean, one of them is a thief, and the other one's making questionable games. So... Okay, it doesn't look like that did anything to that. It's not telling me what each thing did. Maybe it's not... Okay, so we're going to have you live. Oh, that did for that. Oh, I see. So we hover... Okay. Having you live. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to have you live. Oh, that's... Huh, interesting. Okay. All right, so let's go on up top. Come on, be good to me. Welcome back. Oh, you're back? How was your break? Oh, that's me. Okay. How was your break?
Adequate.
Okay.
Now, let us not waste time and get on with it.
Okay. Yeah, we can get on with it. Yeah.
Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you acknowledging that.
Whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not.
So it was somebody else.
Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations.
He deserves a break every now and then. I mean, come on, guys.
Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research.
Oh, okay.
Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes. That is exactly where the name of this game comes from.
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Kind of like you do to me every day, huh? Huh? I'm just gonna say nothing.
No matter.
Maybe I should have. I don't know.
It out on you.
I don't know. Maybe I should have pushed it. Rainbows and puppies. I don't push the envelope enough with games like this. I will readily admit that. Okay. On down we go. Let's see, can we buy anything at the Emporium?
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide you with today?
Okay, what do we have here? We've got a coin, the thing which usually makes up the largest portion of any buried treasure. Okay. Some kind of widget. A cactus. Okay, we have 1,000. Ooh. I don't feel like we need the bow tie. I want the cactus. I'm agreeing. Yeah, I want the cactus.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. You wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the White Desert of Mub. Did not start there, however, you see.
Okay.
Tis a traveling cactus.
Traveling
You never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Hey, foxy lady! I don't want to pay my taxes, and you can't make me. I have Yoshi Dell. Okay, wait, is this open? It's not open right now. Okay. Okay, so I think we need to have to go to bed. In the day. Okay, it's daytime. We have our cactus. I have no idea what that's about. I'm going to put you right there. Okay, let's see what happened here. A breakthrough in bacteriology may lead to bacteria that consume non-biodegradable plastics. Tech Bros, the golden age of multi-sensory gaming is here. Everyone is playing the Languid Tower, and several Languid likes are already being developed. I thought we got rid of the game guy. Maybe we didn't do enough to get rid of the game guy? I don't know. Interesting. Attack of the Deadly Pastry. Coffee shop patron goes into anaphylactic shock after ingesting cat hair with Oh, we screwed that one up. Maybe we should have offed that guy. But I couldn't. He loved his cats. I mean, I get it. I get it. I get it. Sad, but I get it. Wolf to present their latest at the Talbot Film Festival. It's about humanity's desire to be wild and immortal. And finally, today's report, construction flaws being hidden, a troubling trend on the rise. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Right. The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you are a skeleton. Quota for the day, go with the flow. Toodles, fate. Okay, so we get to go with the flow and do what we want. That's exciting. There is no quota. All right, let's turn you off for now. Oh, wait, okay, that's Wolf. Now, what's Wolf doing? Okay, so this Eliana Wolf, to present their latest at the Talbot Film Festival. It's about humanity's desire to be, okay. Critically, okay, yeah, film director. Eliona was born somewhere in the woods and grew up in the wilderness. On their 18th birthday, their parents took them to Cosmopolis City, where they ended up spending 3 hours in a photo shop. This inspired them to make films, and now they travel the world, presenting their work at festivals and to audiences everywhere. And what was the deal about your... I don't see anything wrong with you. I'm going to put you over here for now. Also, I should look at this. That's not... So peace is... So, yeah, our health is really bad right now. Yeah, that's not looking good. Okay. Ivan Myatlov. Ivan is a student at the local Polytechnical Institute, but their real passion is hiking. I like it. I like it. They are preparing for a challenging skiing trip to the nearby mountains with a group of friends. On the completion of this trip, they would be awarded the highest hiker certification. Now, there's nothing going on with hiking, right? Did the Langwood Tower kill its crew? Oh, I missed that one. So Langwood Tower already came out. Okay, that was interesting. So the bacteria person probably should live. You know, I want this guy. I want this guy to live. I really do. I want you to live. Okay. So we got a train conductor, Ashley Dale. Choo-choo, all aboard the best train ever, whichever train Ashley is conducting. They constantly broadcast uplifting messages and jokes, brightening it. Yes, yeah, why would we get rid of you? Why would we ever get rid of you? You are awesome. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. I think we might be frozen, guys. Yeah, that just happened. I hope we didn't lose all of our progress there. All right, let's try and boot this game again. Okay, we are waiting for game to boot. While we're waiting for this boot, how was your guys' day? What'd you guys do today? And also, we are we a month now until Pokemon? That's coming up pretty quick. All right, we're back. A month and 1 day. Okay, hold on. All right, it's everything that we had. All right. All right, hold on. This is bad. So for some reason, the game keeps crashing on me right here. I've never had a problem with this game before. I have no idea. Okay, there we go. All right. So, statistician, Stefan Ashby. Stefan lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. I see nothing wrong with you staying alive. Also was able to grab a code for Genesect and the Firewater Poke. Ooh, I didn't get those codes. Krista has worked in real estate for 20 years. Got a nice house, they'll sell it. Got a crooked house, they'll sell that too, even fetching at a high price. Some deficiencies must be concealed, of course, but money is money, right? You're going up with the maybe pig. I don't know about you. I have one card for myself and one for a friend in Vegas, which is Sockling now has a game. Oh, nice. Stewart is the owner of a cozy fantasy literature-themed drinking establishment called The Netherworld in downtown Cosmopolis. They're the original party animal and love really obscure horror. They're also a member of a podcast about bad films. You have to stay alive. I think you have a lot going for you that's really good. Okay. Okay, this is the hiking guy. So yeah, you're gonna stay alive. This is the train conductor. You are awesome. You have to stay alive. Andreas Katazoukas, a veteran. Andrea is a traumatized veteran of the Marisola Peninsula conflict, now living on the streets. They are very good with animals and are staunch vegetarian even while being in the rough. Sometimes one has just seen too much suffering and death. I don't know. I'm contemplating a mercy killing here. Your thoughts, guys. Your thoughts on Andrea. I'm gonna put you up there with the maybe pig. Valdemar Sears, a make-down artist. I mean, we all know what makeup artists are. A make-down artist. It's kind of bizarre. Valdemar has made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Through this act of self-referential rebellion, they have actually grown very popular in accordance with the current climate. Hey V, how you doing? Good to see you, V. So already I want to say, okay, the world doesn't need you. I'm just going to get rid of you. But then if I do that, am I censoring the world based upon my artistic values? Should I let him live? Because all art should be appreciated? I don't know. I just hate the idea of being terrible at everything being an artistic thing. The world is literally on fire according... Yes, I am aware, Destroyer. I've been very, very busy. Hey, I get it. I do get busy. I do understand that. It's a tough choice. So going back to the veteran here, it's a tough choice. I want to see him flourish, but at the same time, depending on the quota, mercy killing could allow it. Actually, we don't have a quota. It said go with your gut. So we could spare every one of these. We could kill every one of these. It's all up to us at this point. You're going in the maybe. Okay, this is the wolf. We had already decided we were going to spare wolf. Kaiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying the impoverished regions with free potato plants, and helping them become... You know what? Yes, message Wolf and let him know we're sparing him. Okay. So I do believe that all of these people we're going to let live. Okay, that was a good choice. Excellent choice there. You. Excellent, excellent. So we're making some great choices here. Excellent. So far, so good. Like, we're making some great choices here. Wow. Okay, film director. This one I'm curious about. Ooh. So the environment is going to go down because of that. And our environment already, environment is not looking good right now. Like that's, we took a hit there for environment. Hopefully this one actually helps us with environment. Oh, okay, so a plus on everything, but we really need help with the environment. Okay. Okay, now we come to these three. So, knowing what we do, I feel like we need to off this dubious real estate agent. I mean, again, look. She has worked in real estate for 20 years, got a nice house, they'll sell it. Got a crooked house, they'll sell that too, even fetching a high price. Some deficiencies must be concealed, of course, but money is money. This is the kind of real estate agent you don't want. I feel like we'll be doing the world a favor here. So I think the time has come here. Yes! Okay. Excellent choice there. Next. Okay, this is the veteran. I feel like we have to spare this one. I do. So we got our first negative, truly negative reaction there, unfortunately. Okay, the Makedown artist. I'm going to go with my gut here. I'm going to go with my gut and say you are going to die. Yes! Okay. Okay, I feel like that did what we needed it to do. Look at our globe there. We got all pluses there. I feel like we're doing better. Our flag is all the way up there. People aren't all dying on the street. We've got some leaves on there. That's still on fire. So that's a little rough. But, overall, I feel we're doing better overall. Okay. That was a good round. That was a really good round. I feel really positive about what we accomplished there. Let's see if our boss agrees with us here. Hi.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights.
Oh, really now?
I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what is the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts.
Oh, interesting. Please go on.
Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome.
Interesting. Okay.
It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Go on, I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe.
Fascinating insight. Yes.
Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises.
True.
Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
Yet there are a few of those seemingly specks of nothing that actually do create big ripples in the world. So that is something that you need to think about. Also, welcome back, V. I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique.
Okay.
And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar.
Okay.
copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions.
True, the majority of them do, but there are a few who are exceptions to the rule.
While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
But we could help them experience these things.
But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it,
Did it ever even does it make a sound? That's what it was.
good. Yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life.
Very good point.
None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I don't really agree with what you said.
Then you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
There wasn't really a good answer for me there. I agree with some of what he's saying. There are a few points where he's missing the mark. Like, what he's saying is true on the broad scale, but when you start to zoom in on the world, there are a few characters on this earth that break the mold and that are different from everybody else and do things that change everything. Let's just, for example, take Shigeru Miyamoto creating Mario, which became a cultural phenomenon and has changed a form of entertainment for generations. So, yes. Oh yeah, Death and Tax is a game where we play as a Grim Reaper and decide who lives and dies while observing the effect. Yeah, exactly. It is a very interesting game. I really quite enjoy it, and I felt like this being spoopy season, it was a good time to finish this game. We started it a long time ago. But anyway. Oh, and it sounds like we got another piggy. Did you hear the oink? Okay. Let's go to monomers here.
Mighty, 'tis an utmost pleasure to see
We got a pumpkin. Hold on. Autumn Falls, this elegant countenance is meant to be worn for celebrations during the gloomiest time of year. It really brings out the eyes, those deep, soulless, empty, dark eyes. And we have enough for it.
Ah, a spooky tale if there was one.
Oh, we're gonna put this on.
Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once.
Okay.
Seemed like good looting at first, but nay, a monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like two lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons, though.
Right.
And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
That's a curse I could live with. Wait, is this open yet? No, it's not open yet. Okay, let's see.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
True. Yeah, a bit.
Perhaps a short break is in order? Time to gather your wits? Stretch a bit? The world won't explode if you step away for a second. Probably.
This is super weird.
No weirder than your death. At least that got you here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay. Okay, that was really odd. Okay, there's Pumpkin. Ooh. Pumpkin King, rotten, starving, winter vegetable. Okay. That's too much. I like this one. I really like this one. We'll go with this. Okay, we'll end our day. All right, let's see what happened. Citizens of Ayaria getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Right on, right. Uh-oh. That's about where we left it. Untamed gardeners furious. Untamed garners furious applause at the Talbot. Good. So that film did really well. Writer's block ends more lives than you imagine. Interesting. Real estate legend Krista Sind crushed after house collapse during sale. Client managed to escape. Yes. Threats of new anti-corporate protest on Ball Street as supporters gather their forces. Interesting. Can't look at potatoes the same after that incident with the potatoes kept in the basement and what it did to that fan. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hostile language becoming more prevalent in politics as fake news blamed for literally everything. Getting real here now. Okay. The humans have given up most of their civil liberties all across the globe. Who would have thought it would be so voluntary as if they could be coerced to do anything? 4 humans have to die. Okay, so our quota is 4 out of 5. So according to him, we can only save 1. So let's see what we've got. So we had a grassroots activist. Blah. Mart Martin used to be a compassionate human being until they got served the wrong order in a diner that they loved. After that, they decided they needed to find a place to vent their anger and turn to politics. They are currently leading the Nationalist People's Welfare Organization, hoping to end equality between people once and for all. You can go. We don't need you. A white-collar criminal. Nora turned to regular embezzlement after their multi-level marketing scheme failed. The beauty products and cognitive enhancers were just not selling. All this to pay off their mortgage and keep their child in a decent school. Nora films claymation shorts in their spare time. I'm sure claymation looks great, but embezzlement's bad. Okay. Grant Sack, a gymnast, the actual organizer of the notorious and worldwide anti-corporate protest Occupy Ball Street. Grant takes activism to a whole new level. They demand corporations and governments to take action against the growing inequality crisis. They also love dogs and take their pets with them to their protests. Question, is what he's doing actually doing any good, or is it actually causing more harm? That's the question we have to ask. You're going to go up to the maybe pig. Sanyu Furaha, a shopkeeper, frustrated with the bland condiment selection at the local grocery stores, Sanyu opened a shop to sell specialty cooking ingredients. Now people can cook dishes originating from all... Bless you. You're going to come right over here. Okay, we have a preacher. Aswari found religion after hitting rock bottom. After selling a family clock radio for a tiny fix, They got mugged in the alleyway, but found help in a nearby church. After living through withdrawal, their life felt filled with an otherworldly warmth, so they devoted themselves to helping others in situations. Oh, no. That's actually a really good story. Someone who, Oh. Oh yeah, I definitely like Aswari. Sanyu. So here's my question about Sanyu. So, let's read this again. Frustrated with the bland condiment selection at the local grocery store, Sanyu opened a shop to sell specialty cooking ingredients. Now people can cook dishes rich and nutty from all around the globe. So, is this some little something that she's kind of doing on the side and doesn't really have the proper oversight? Could somebody get sick off of the spices that she sells? That is my question. Is there a health risk to keeping Sanyu alive? I need to read what Destroy is saying really quickly. If kept in the wrong environment, they sprout, spoil, and give off hydrogen cyanide. The family of 8-year-old Maria Chelisheva kept potatoes in a poorly ventilated basement, and the potatoes did their thing. One day, Maria, her mother, father, I think brother, and her grandmother were over at the house when her father went down to the basement to get a potato and closed the door behind him. Some time passed with no return, so the mother went down after him. Same thing happened, continued. The brother goes down next and closes the door behind him as well and disappears. Eventually, the grandmother goes down as well after calling someone and went down, this time leaving the door open. This ultimately was a critical choice, as after she too disappeared, 8-year-old Maria went downstairs to find her family. The horrific sight she saw was her entire family dead on the floor, poisoned by the hydrogen cyanide. If the grandmother hadn't left the door open, Maria would have died as well. Wow. Okay. So, first of all 3 of these, I think, are going to die. Okay, so we're going to take a hit to peace. Another hit to peace and hit to finances. This is a rough round here. Okay, but that was good. But yeah, peace has been rough this time around. Okay. You know what? I'm sparing both of them. That was a good call. That was a very good call. And you? Another hit to peace. Oh, our peace took a huge hit. Yeah, peace took a huge hit that round. All right, let's see what happens.
The beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim? No.
I guess so.
I know so, Grim. Never before have I experienced such certainty. My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
I want to avoid my daily reviews. What am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world. I trust you to make the correct choices.
See, he keeps saying correct.
I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
That hurt. That hurt. We did not get paid anything.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Okay, well, we didn't get anything there. Yeah, that hurt, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it. Let's see. Appears to be snowing now. Oh, it's not on fire anymore. Well, that's good. Like, things are looking really good right now, except for peace. Peace took a hit. Okay. Brass bald protester has Ball Street's brass bull's balls fall on their head in a bull-headed act of vandalism, killing them. I gotta read this again. Okay. Brass bald protester has Ball Street brass bull's balls fall on their head in a bull-headed act of vandalism, killing them. That very, very well worded there. A prominent political activist found dead in home apartment in suspected case of autoerotic asphyxia. What happened to the world? What did we just do to the world? What did we just do to this world? We did something rather insane because it's kind of going crazy now. Okay. Hate speech on the rise as extremist grassroots organization taken over by an even more draconically. Great. They just made it worse. It's a miracle. Aswari Shah saves thousands of lives with their 10-step program and setting up support centers all over the... See, that was a good move right there. That one really hit hard. Multiple attacks on Shah churches suspected to be mob-related. That's bad. A society teetering on collapse as inequality rises and inflation renders populace unable to even buy food. Okay. It's getting bad. It is getting bad in the world right now. What ho, Grim? The monoculturalist human empire is facing several difficulties in governing and also feeding itself. Humans who are deemed useless are being repurposed as food. Ingenious. That's bad. 6 humans have to die. And we do need money. So this is another one where we can only save 1. We'll see what happens. Okay. An automotive engineer. Umberto doesn't really have much to do these days at the manufacturing plant, as automation has made car building much faster and more efficient. Mostly they look at computer screens, checking for errors. At home, they love tinkering with their old 77 Dio Pulsar. I'll move you up to the Maybe Pig. Okay, Mahala I, a sous chef. Mahala is a rising star in the culinary world, vicariously executing the head chef's will with an iron fist and a brass mouth. Their workers have daydreams of their tragic demise. You don't sound very nice to work for. I'm going to put you over here. Okay. A district attorney. Damon is a massively corrupt law enforcement official. They do their job effectively, but also engage in bribery and nepotism. They also run a very successful smuggling ring that provides weapons and live ammunition to developing countries. They have a rescue cat who they love very much and named them Mooch. I'm sorry, Mooch is going to have to find another person to live with because you're not sticking around for much longer. Kaiho Andy Shun. An unemployed hipster. Kai, Ka for short, CA for short. Probably wishes they would have been born into the Renaissance Society, as they have many skills that are simply useless in today's world. A self-proclaimed hipster, CA attempts to work odd jobs where they can. Nonetheless, they are currently homeless, and their only sustenance comes from dumpster diving. We're just going to save you the trouble and go over here. Which will have a nice meal one day. Oh, Foxy. Kevin Okawale, a farmer. There's a hunger problem right now. I think we may have found our save. Kevin is very proud of growing the world's largest tomato. After this grand success, they're certain their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name. I like Cool Beans. We have to save Kevin. That's pretty much a must. Lionel Jet. Lionel is a burger-loving person. Lionel loves making them and eating them. Nothing would keep them more happy than to have the chance to keep on running their little burger joint on the corner of Ball Street. However, lack of purchasing power and government-subsidized nutrition sludge factories threaten to put fast food out of business. I'm just going to put you out of your misery before the government does. Sammy McKinley. Sammy has been a prominent figurehead in the psychiatric academia. After receiving their doctorate, they enjoy widespread success with their theory of baseline happiness. Interesting. World governments remain skeptical, however. In their leisure time, Sammy enjoys growing and nurturing various trees in the... We have to keep Kevin. Like, that is our must. Okay. So, here we go. Let's start. This is going to hurt. I'm going to have to kill this psychiatrist. Okay, that'll be okay. Look at our tree. Our tree is flourishing, but our economy is tanking again. Yeah, the economy is tanking, but the environment is flourishing. All right, and the other questionable one was the automotive engineer. That hurt. The economy and peace went down with that one. Corrupt district attorney. This can only be good. Ooh, health went down, but environment went up. Okay. Okay, the hipster. Oh, I think this is... The economy's not doing well at all right now. Okay, there we go. A plus to peace. Actually, we can see what it does just by looking at the globe. We don't even have to have that lamp. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. Actually, let me take a look at. Economy's in shambles, guys. Okay. Farmer lives. Okay, that kind of balanced things out a little bit. But not enough. It seems it's the economy that's in really bad shape right now.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts.
Okay, I might be able to help.
Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative techniques?
Haven't you seen what's happening? Okay, I'm going to be concerned here. I'm going to change my tune. I'm going to be concerned. Haven't you seen what's happening in the world?
No, not really. I have been most occupied. Oh, fine. Let us take a look at the situation. My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. A dystopian monoculture enforced by Frolix Productions, the only remaining Ultra Corporation. It will not last long. Nearly all resources have already been wasted. Humans turned into food paste to feed the starving affluent, into batteries to power the distraction complexes. One has to admire the ingenuity of Walt Guybrush. What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
I thought your rules were supposed to stop this.
Are you sure you followed them properly? To the letter?
It's unclear.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live. Off to work, Grim. Certainly you have no time to waste now.
Okay, interesting.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
All right, Wing Puppy.
Ever been to the land of dunes, ye scallywag? There be ancient civilizations under the sand sometimes. Once I dug out this particular golden icon. All while I was digging, the bowels of the World Eater rang in my ears. But I persisted. Dug until me fingers cracked. No stopping. Till the riches were secured. 'Tis truly a wondrous thing. Turns your own head into a jackal's, it does.
Okay. Head up here.
Psst. Hey, what, pray tell, happened to the world?
I did. I'm a failure.
Stuck in a hole and insistent on using the scythe as a shovel. Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
No.
Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
Am I the wyvern?
Yes.
You have answered yes to any one of those.
Yes. It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We are thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out.
Yeah, we're quickly coming to an end
It'll
game,
be
I think.
pretty horrible from here on out.
All right, Let me see. Ooh. So we've got Anpu, Winter is Coming, Foxy, Goodest Doggo, Jackal, Stealth. Foxy. I kind of like this one. There we go. Nice. I like it. All right, well, it's looking fiery again. Let's see what we got here. Unknown individual found dead in trash can as host of dumpster diving blog meets their unlikely demise. Cosmopolis' own sweetheart, district attorney presumed dead in a car bomb attack. Diseases run rampant and claim lives as pharmaceutical companies establish chokehold on available medicine. Last issue printed and website soon to close as collapse of monetary system crushes society. This is bad. Well, hey, thanks for popping in, V, for a little while. And good to see you again. It's been a while, and it's been a while since I've been on. I was offline for about 6 weeks due to computer issues, but I'm back. Happy to see you back, and hope to see you again sometime soon. Sleep well. Tragic death of sous chef. 2 different types of poison found in the body. Cause of death, hypothermia due to being locked in the freezer. Wow. Food shortage slightly alleviated by giant beans. Many governments cancel meetings due to excessive passing of... Oh, that's good. That's good. You've been busy with school and fire. I didn't know you were a firefighter. That's awesome. Gruesome accident at the car manufacturing plant as malfunctioning construction bot crushes engineer. Okay, that was rough. 2 humans out of died. 2 out of 3. I hope you read this post haste. A dystopia. Look out the window, Grim. This is what the humans have created for themselves. An utter wasteland of nothingness and insanity. Okay. Let's see. Alabaster Marston. Alabaster's completely lost it. They lost all their material possessions with the world falling apart, along with their mind. Now they roam around the ruins of Cosmopolis City in their spiked diesel truck, imitating the pirate legend Mad Thad. Whoever gets in their way, Alabaster judges whether... Oh, you're gone. You're done. I judge you. I'm a volunteer when I went into my first huge fire like 2 days... Well, hey, I'm glad that you... I hope it went well. I'm assuming it did since you're talking to me now. But hey, you know, that takes a lot. It takes a lot of courage and just a lot of goodness to be not just a firefighter, but a volunteer firefighter. So good on you. Honestly. I did. No one got hurt. Good. Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes... So, the whole meaning of this... Like the whole... It's in the name, death and taxes. Taxes are important. And we don't like to pay them, but without taxes, all of the infrastructure that we rely upon, no matter which country you're in, would be gone. There would be no police force without taxes. There would be no firefighters without taxes, except for the volunteer firefighters. You guys are volunteer, obviously. But you get my point. So taxes are indeed vital. It's just the way that we use those taxes and the way we collect them. That is what's up for debate. All right, bye. All right, Gideon's had great success with investing into the technology sector, especially during the wave of startups. They seem to have a sense in picking out firms with high growth potential. Lately, they've looked into the gaming industry, trying to find anything that catches their eye. A venture capitalist. I don't know. You think we should just get rid of all of them? I don't think there's a reason to get rid of this guy. Let's go ahead and save you. Ooh. The economy's just getting worse, guys. Okay, these next two have to die. Oh, man, our economy is just going down. Oh, good. Okay, that... Still, I mean... This economy is just going in shambles. All right, let's see what you have to say. We are concerned.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
It's just properly spiraling out of control.
Fate unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes?
Continue.
Minds and personalities erased. People reduced to look like mindless drones consuming the entertainment of frolics. That looks like a nerve stapler. My. It truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
Maybe I can still find a way.
All seems to be outside our timid grasp already. Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
I feel like I've already screwed this up. It's kind of feeling that way. What do you got for me, Mortimer?
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
All right, we're not going to take anything. You're still not open. Okay, no new dialogue there. We'll end the day. All right, what is up for me today? Only 2. Listen in on 98.3 and shake your leather pants to sweet tunes on Power Moron Radio. Tech Brothers, investor finds self-ensnared in a sunk cost fallacy. Keeps pumping funds into an experimental art game that doesn't seem to get finished. That is why the economy took a dive with that. We should have got rid of him, I think. Last transmission, folks. No more water. See you all on the other side. I think this may be the last day. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed. Whatever normalcy and humanity was left in the world is now swiftly fading. Quota for the day: the few remaining humans have to die. Happy end. Frederick spends all their days in the monastery writing manuscripts by hand. Although the printing press was invented centuries ago, they insist that texts written by hand are the most pure. And then, after watching thousands of hours of survival tutorials, Enderpie Pal was prepared for the complete and utter collapse of society until they ran out of canned food. They're currently holed up in an apocalypse shelter, hiding from the straggling AI-controlled flesh collectors. They pass the time by binge-watching ancient TV shows. What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and kill the rest of them off? Or should we rebel and keep them alive? I want to know what happens if we do what it says to do. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. And what happens here? Like nothing. Oh, wait. No, I have to do that. Okay, so peace goes down. Environment goes up. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna end it. Humanity's done.
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now.
No, nothing left.
The last day beckons. Whatever will it bring? From imaginative spirits to mindless automatons, then ground to dust by their malicious overlords when crisis finally struck. A swan song for those who forgot how to dream and improve, and gave themselves to lethargic mediocrity. Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
I fail to see how that is more crucial.
We are talking of exceptional art, my friend. A visionary breakthrough. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
Interesting.
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
Oh. Really?
No. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next?
Tell me how to fix it.
Too late. Unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation. Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
It's saying try again, I think. Right, I'll just push my universal undo
If
button.
such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like,
New World Plus.
Go on, oddball. Nothing else to wait for.
Fine, it's
Sums
fine.
you right up. Either devastating mediocrity or destructive apathy. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Wow. Oh.
Welcome, Wayward Grim. You grace us with your presence on this eve. You know, it's been interesting watching your escapades from the sideline.
Oh.
Apparently, you've caused a huge mess out there in the world. Rumors travel fast, especially in this office.
I did what I could.
As much as can be expected. We certainly tried to provide a good experience. A final drink to cap it off?
I'd like a drink.
Sure. What's your poison?
Yeah, nothing.
What else
Thanks.
you got in mind?
I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Lil Reaper. I've always liked the way she says that. Okay, what do you have to say?
What ho, matey! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all.
Is that
the land.
Mortimer?
You know, I'm reminded of the time me and me crew were sailing around the Cape of Ill Omen.
I guess I wanted to ask a few questions.
And corresponding to the name, a mighty storm were a brewing right on the horizon. Shook our ship to and fro. Many of me mates swept into the icy depths of the unforgiving ocean. Aye, the sea's a cruel mistress. No ways about it. All of a sudden, the beguiling song of the sirens reached me ears.
Okay.
Now, you'd think sirens would sing afore, trying to lure ye to wreck ye ship on the rocks. Nay, sirens be having a bum round. They even tried to save some of me mates, but 'twas too late. Many claims by the coffer. Afterwards, we all, sailors and sirens alike, got exceedingly drunk off some grog we found. Can't let the chance for a good party to go to waste, eh?
Can I tell you a story?
Absolutely, ye scallywag. Old Mortimer's always willing to hear tales of glorious exploits.
I was working at my desk. Searching for an old abandoned harbor. All of a sudden I heard... ash and decay. Afterwards... I was set upon by the cutest puppy ever. They winked at me in an alluring manner. So I said, I deny everything. And we nodded at each other seriously.
Uh-huh. I see. 'Twas a most remarkable tale. A marvelous memoir.
That was fun.
A fabulous fable. In return, I have for ye a gift. This here contraption's called a phantasmalizer. Use it to
Okay.
measure the many spirits ye have imbued into your gullet. Handy after any visit to the tavern. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
Okay. Yeah, there's nobody else here, so...
Time's running out, friend.
I don't have enough for that. Okay. All right, here we go. Fart Falcon 76, help. Now that you are not here, now that we no longer talk, soon it will all be over. We have come to it at last, only one choice left to make. The last human must die, the end is nigh. There's my breathalyzer. So I'm curious as to what that does. All right. One last living entity stumbling across an endless wasteland, drawing their final breath. At this point, I'm just going to keep going on the trajectory that I am. Yeah, so it's... There we go. All right, here we go.
The last day, Grim. The last choice. So, how did you choose?
There was only one human.
So very factual, as usual. One human is not enough to save the species, after all. But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one. No need for such cruelty.
I take it you were behind it all somehow.
That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather. The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity. Not a bit. But why, you ask?
But why?
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this?
Okay,
I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve.
I see.
So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away.
And I was your trusted minion.
And performed admirably. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
I see. Mankind succumbing to its innate flaws. Society's falling. You can't see all this. So it's taking up my full screen. Humanity wiped out. As you powerlessly wait to fade away.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle.
Okay.
A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak.
But I didn't buy the coin,
There
did I?
ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
A new chance. Okay, I like this.
Lemon, spice, and human eye. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little Grim.
Okay. Okay, let's do this right.
The new spawn has
So
awoken.
I wasn't going to continue this game after we got to the end, but I'm not satisfied with that ending, so we're going on. We are going on.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Okay, let's think about this. Hello, a pleasure to meet you, Fate.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes?
That is funny. It's foreboding.
Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Extremely. I'd like to get to work right now.
Oh, the commitment. Yes, onward to your workplace. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Okay. All right, let's clean up. So somebody look up and tell me what the breathalyzer does. Mr. Squeakers! We get Mr. Squeakers back! Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day. and here. This and here. Yeah, somebody look up and see what the breathalyzer does, because I'm not entirely sure. No. Mr. Squeakers is staying right here. When you manage to make up a tale from Mortimer, they will offer you a breathalyzer, which you can use to test the effect of the drinks from the den you just drank the night before and test the second day. Some drinks do not have any. Oh, so what exactly are the effects? Like, is it just a boost to a particular thing? Like attribute? Okay, here are the files and the humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. One human has to die. Each drink corresponds to a cute desk spirit, which will appear on your desk the next day and will still be there when you start a new run. The main menu would change okay. Interesting. Massive wildfires threaten to engulf the whole wine region of Sun County. Check out these awesome personal jetpacks. Okay. So we've got a child prodigy has been performing brain surgery since the age of 18. They're well established as a medical professional in academia and in practice. Ewald is addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal risks. And then we have the firefighter. Okay, so we are going to save the firefighter. Okay, yeah, that's mostly good. And then you are going to die. Ooh, that was rough. Probably should have kept him alive. But then I've got the feeling that our first week, we need to actually kind of play by the rules, because we've got that evaluation period.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Really good. We want to stay optimistic here.
Great. We are counting on... Remember, I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Yeah, I know what you're up to, so let's skip this.
Me? I am to check your work and educate you on any errors. But if you are so confident as to know better than me, all right. Let us see how you manage. Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines. A new day awaits.
I'm going to kind of skip through these a little bit.
Now.
Welcome back, good customer. 'Tis nice of ye to visit me emporium again. Though I may have little to provide ye.
I guess I now know what really makes you infamous.
Oh. Tales of me exploits have finally reached your ears, matey. Try not to worry about it. The paths we travel are not manifest, but full of many twists and turns. Do take a gander at the items old Mortimer has remaining.
So what's this? Oh, it's clothing. Okay. I think that'll be good.
We scoured nigh every inch for this calendar. Alas, mayhaps we raided too many merchantmen for it. 'Cause turns out, it weren't even on a ship. Still worth it for the annals' work on any year. Filled to the brim with arcane squiggles and short omens between the numbers. And in the footnotes, Also includes the major holidays of 100 different civilizations and all the name days. I finally procured it from an old man on the steps of Acropolis.
Okay. That's all we're going to do there. End of day. Okay. Can I just leave it right here on the corner? Oh, you can't see if I do that. Yeah, can I just leave it right there? That would be fantastic if I could just do that. All right, what do we have? Oh, good, Foxy. Heroic Fighter Fighter saves vineyards from certain new. Good. Sales of regional wine on the rise. Cosmopolis dies in fatal crash after tragic jetpack malfunction. Research for experimental surgical cure for epilepsy halted due to grant withdrawal. That's not good. Okay. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Okay. So Milena is stuck right in the middle of a taxi mafia turf war. They've had their tires slashed, their cars chained to a traffic signpost, the front window painted, and the interior of their car filled with foam. They're now considering joining an app-based rideshare service. I don't see anything wrong with keeping her alive. Oh, was it not Phasma, or did we lose too many? No, I'm sorry, Atelier. So I accidentally forgot to change the title of the stream. We were always planning on doing Death and Taxes. So sorry about that. Phasma was Thursday. Last Thursday. It should be changed now, though. At least I believe so. Let me double check. Yeah, it should be changed now. Okay, so we have a cobbler. Leon can't even count the amount of shoes they've made. The dream of making shoes gives an understanding of how these... okay, that looks like it should be fine. And then we have the engineer. Rafika is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out new experimental ways of making power generation for more efficient. They also love finding kites and playing with their dogs. So, I'm going to follow his rules when I can, but in situations like this, because I'm on to him now. I feel like Rafika is a very good person and will actually take the world where I want it to, so Rafika is going to live. In fact, they're all going to live. Okay, excellent. And you are going to live. Okay, and overall, like overall, really good. We might be in trouble, but the world is not, and that's the important thing.
You disappoint me. I hoped to avoid having this discussion again. Must I really reiterate myself? You cannot allow all to live. I hope you realize the implications for the world and for yourself.
You can't force me to do this. I refuse.
Why this misguided display of stubbornness? This will be noted down as your second warning. There will not be many more. Good night, Grim. We are all walking on a tightrope.
Okay.
Prone to falling at any moment. See that
It's
you
okay.
do not.
Anything good for
Jolly
me?
Roger! Again ye honor me, tiny abode, with your visit.
It's clothing. Okay. Well, we might get that later. I think of Fate's eyes. Look like behind the glasses. That's a good question, Boar. Also, Boar, good to see you. And Bumbler, how deadly are the taxes? Very deadly. So we already finished one playthrough this game. We just started kind of a new game plus. But we caused the end of the world, basically. So now we're actually trying to prevent the end of the world at this point. But how is the Bumbler tonight? Okay, let's see here. A unique development in wind turbine design found increases energy production while lowering costs. See, that was good. Look at our world here. Oh, health is not good. And peace. Health and peace are pretty terrible right now, actually. That's not good. Stunning graffiti sprayed all across Cosmopolis City. There's something uncanny about them. Okay. All right. A new day dawns with slightly more people alive than was necessary based on our meticulous calculations. Try to follow the rules today and choose the appropriate number of profiles before you fax them to me. 2 humans have to die. So 2 out of 5. That's not bad. Hey, it's Megs! Or Meegs. Meg, good to see you again. How you doing? Yeah, I was out for about 6 weeks because of computer issues, but I'm definitely back. How? This is worse for health and peace than the Rapture. Okay, let's see what we got here. What is it? Okay, just 2 of any. Jafar is a crane operator. Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and gets abusive toward their significant other. No. He's gone. All right, a pole vaulter. Timofey doesn't really think about all the difficult and confusing aspects of life. Their objective is to take a pole, run a bit, and then vault over a bar, no matter how high it has been placed. Simple, elegant. I think you can live. Okay, Leo, a politician. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time, they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. I'm just going to shuffle you over here. Andre, a graffiti artist. Okay, so this is the graffiti artist mentioned over here. There's something uncanny about this. Okay. During the day, Andre is a small-time entrepreneur, but secretly they're a naive impressionistic painter. Their graffiti is found on many walls, made anonymously at night. Andre suspects their art has mystical powers, trying to add positive karma to nice houses, but it's unclear if they're fully in control of these powers. I'm going to put you up here on the maybe pig. What do you guys think about Andre? Actually, you know what? We got enough here. I'm going to pull the book out. So, Andre. There we go. Die or spare? Exclamation point die to kill him off. Exclamation point spare to spare him. What do you guys say? We'll see if enough of you have something to say about Andre. Okay, we got mostly saying spare. Bumbler wants die for chaos. It seems like, so we are at 50% spare. 50% die. Well, you guys are helpful, that's for sure. So we went with a 50%. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Put you up here on the maybe pig. Last but not least, Serena, an avid electronics enthusiast. Serena has continued working as an electrician well into their retirement. Although their grandkids keep telling them to retire, especially due to bad eyesight, their love of the job will always win. Okay, guys. An electrician with bad eyesight in her mid-70s. I'm feeling like she will definitely cause fires. Okay. Sorry for popping my head, guys. It's been a long day. Okay. All right. Let's see here. And it just says... So 2 humans have to die. It doesn't say any less. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this will actually... Oh! It's actually going to tell me it will help peace. So interesting. It actually told me that beforehand. Okay. Okay, that's good. We've already decided these two are going to die. Excellent. So, that was what we needed. We needed peace and health. That's good. Okay, this one, the politician. And peace goes up. Okay, so far we're having a very good round. Oh, maybe because we had her... Oh, that's a good point. Okay, so this person... Okay, so it doesn't say. Okay, so what did it say about the graffiti artist here? Sending graffiti sprayed all across Cosmopolis City. There's something uncanny about them. And he's saying he's trying to... He's a naive impressionistic painter. Their art has mystic powers trying to add positive karma to nice houses. You know, I'm gonna kill him. Okay, plus with the peace and minus with the economy. That interesting. And there was one reason why I did that. He was actually spraying graffiti on nice houses. So homes were being graffitied. That's a big no-no. And you are a save. A simple little pole vaulter, so... And yeah, okay. We had a really good round there. Yeah, that was an exceptionally good round. Got rid of some riffraff.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Awesome, balancing the world and getting things done.
Excellent. That is what I hoped to hear. As you may... Now, let me take a look at the files you... I see. You have marked more deaths than was required.
Indeed I did.
I do hope this will not become like a thing where I have to keep reiterating that you have made mistakes and that you should follow the rules to the letter.
You said at least 2 have to die.
Because I really do not feel like doing it every day. Alas, if that is what it takes, there really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so it had to be exactly 2. Like it didn't really...
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
I kind of want the mask, but I can't. But I feel like we're doing what we need for the world that we're in. We're actually trying to save this world. Look at this. Our peace is halfway up, and our people are getting healthier. The health is getting better. Hello, Mr. Squeakers. Okay. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Drunken crane operator tips crane into sea. Timofey jumps over their highest bar yet at the qualifiers, soon to vault themselves right into the World Championships. And local electrician electrocuted after cutting wrong wire. Okay. So the weather is just delightful, is it not? A shame the sun shines on too few people. Your unwarranted carnage has upset our delicate balance, which we now must figure out. It was for the greater good. 3 humans have to die, and any older humans have to die. Okay. Let's see here. Turn this off. Maseo has been working. So, prison warden, 57. I'm not going to call that older yet. Maseo has been working at prisons for so long that in their eyes, nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims, soon to become criminals. Lately, they've started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon surveillance systems with enormous privacy. Yeah, you know what? You're just gonna die. Yeah, you're not good. Okay, Merle Ursa. Merle has been trying to make the greatest game for a while now. To find inspiration and because they love traveling, they attend a diverse range of gaming events, conventions, and conferences. It's really just a specific type of tourism. Merle also enjoys marathon running. You're cool. You're going to come over here. You're really cool. Come over with Mr. Squeakers. Romaine, we're just going to call him Romaine. A 56-year-old tax collector, Romaine is an extremely menacing person. They used to be an enforcer for a loan shark and constantly look like they're going to break any and all kneecaps in the vicinity. This makes their tax collecting job rather easily. Grim, I am watching you. You should mark this profile to live. No. Nope. Nope. Kaiji made a fortune with their protein bar factory, allowing them to retire early. They decided to use their hard-earned fortune on helping the community, supplying the impoverished regions with free potato plants, and helping them become self. Oh, I remember this guy. Oh no, he's good. No, he has to live. Mike Jordan. Mike loves birdwatching in nature, although they made their spouse live in the middle of the city. They've written 6 books about birds. They're still in good shape and go to dancing classes twice a week. Now, what does this say here? 3 have to die, and any older humans have to die. Okay, so I don't see anything wrong with going ahead and killing off you. I hate to. Let's do our lives first. Oh, that was a bad. That we took a hit there. We already know that one's super good. Okay. So our prison warden, yeah, you gotta go. We already know. So we already killed you off once. We do have a house. Yay! Now this is the one where he said we need to mark live. But we're not going to. We're going to mark die. And then you... Our tree is not doing well. Okay. So we've got mostly pluses, except for environment. The environment is starting to be not so good. Our economy is extremely well. All right. This may not be a very good meeting.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. Although you made an error with my test note, such inattention is not commendable. I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion. You are mainly just making it more difficult for yourself.
Oh, shut up, cat. You're not getting Mr. Squeakers
Anyway,
again.
I am quite busy tonight, so you can go.
Okay.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Hey, we did get our payment, though, so that's good. All right, what you got for me, Mortimer?
What ho! How can me humble
Don't
and
really
not at
want the
all
burn
adventurous
burns.
self assist you today?
Yeah, nope. I want the other thing. Okay. Okay, end day. Exactly, Mr. Squeakers is ours. Okay. Citizens of Araya getting healthier and happier due to increased potato consumption. Yes. Cosmopolis City to miss out on incredible amounts of taxes this year as people keep hiding their finances under mattresses and inside the hollowed out legs of tables. I never thought about that one. Kneecap health seemingly on the rise. Interesting. Oh, the irony. Artist survives getting mauled by a bear while on the run. And then the what is flip, 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 flip. It is but a mundane day, nothing out of the ordinary going on anywhere, a regular day in the usual district of the typical planet. Who longs for some excitement? 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a food service background. Okay. Okay. Okay, the sickest kick flips. A skateboarder, okay. The sickest kick flips on this side of Cosmopolis City. No doubt about it. Not only that, we also get our share of heel flips, dolphin flips, maybe a nollie, Casper flip, and at least one 720 gazelle flip. There's no flip Seraphima won't flip. No reason why we shouldn't keep her around. Okay. I am Squeakers! That's right. Orel is barely hanging on while their already high living expenses keep on the... Okay, what does it say we need to... Okay, food service backgrounds. And that was the spare, okay. Is a server, okay. So we're supposed to spare you. They're certain they can do great things with their arts degree when they get around to finishing it. And there's scarce free time, they do organic... Yeah, you know what? You sound pretty cool. We're going to keep you. An alchemist. After decades of unsuccessful attempts at turning mercury into gold, Ultar decided to utilize their alchemy talents in healthcare. They carefully mixed together various chlorine and sulfur-containing compounds and selling it as a cure for... No, you're bad. You're going over there. Okay, a broiler cook. You either grill or you broil. These are the only 2 options for cooking food. Some people say there are other ways, but Miyu disagrees. Miyu often disagrees about many things. It's in their antagonistic nature. They love board games, but for some reason most people don't want to play with them. Of course they don't, but you know what? You're not really doing much harm. You're going to go over here. Daiju has been involved in organizing just over 200 events, including anything from tacky-themed weddings to experimental VIP live architecture exhibitions inside ancient tombs. Now Daiju focuses solely on throwing fundraising galas for the moderately rich to save the planet. Yeah, we do need to save the planet. The environment could use a boost there, so that should be good. I think Daiju's a jerk. He wants to save the planet, so I'm hoping that's a good thing. Inside ancient tombs. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, Vladimir dreams of organizing a pretzel invasion, crushing opposition across all pastries. They actively promote pretzel supremacy. Pretzels shall one day rule the land of the confectionery. He's a baker. Should survive. Okay, we're supposed to... 2 humans are supposed to die. Okay. So. We have one obvious. Okay, so you are a possibility for death. So really, it comes down to these two. We don't have any history on you. Oh, okay. All right. What do you guys think on Daiju here? I mean, I feel like die or spare. Okay, Atelier is definitely saying die. Okay. Well. All right, then. I think we have our answer. Hey, Bub! Bub says die as well. Okay, well. Why don't it says that it's live architecture oh, it's exhibit. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. All right. So we're going to die. Well, as I suspected, that hurt the environment. We really needed that too. That's going to hurt. That is really going to hurt. Okay, and you are marked to die. Okay, so we get a little bit of back on the environment there. That's good. Still not enough. Okay, so everybody else's live. Good. So we're hopefully starting to turn around our issues with the environment. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Okay, that was really good. We really needed that. Now we just need a boost to peace. Ooh, peace went down with her, which that actually makes sense. Peace would go down with you. And peace is going to go down with this one as well. Oh, that hurt. Peace is not good right now. Okay. Yeah, the peace is rough. We're having a rough job with peace at the moment.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Okay.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Thank you.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to enjoy it.
Ah, I told you one would get used to it. At least, I hope I told you. But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
I'm not sure.
Ah, the question is too difficult. This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
Can't worry too much if this is what has to be
It
done.
gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary The office is perennial and venerated. Eon. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
What's the basis for the profiles?
Oh, not at all.
You don't sound too sure about that.
I am, quite so.
Predetermined?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices, yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable.
Okay.
The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions.
That is fair.
Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation. But that is just a bit over your... Anything else?
Not really.
Right. It has been...
Okay. So we got a speech bubble.
I bid
So
you
let's
a good night.
let's go and take a look at. Oh, actually no. Let's go to Mortimer's first.
Have ye seen such deals before?
Mask.
'Tis ye who plunders me. Dear me
Yes.
is a tragic tale. Ye ever hear of the Dia de Mortos?
Sure.
A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of me amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mask stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
All right. Thank you, Mortimer. All right. Let's go see the cloud.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Good. Round we go again. Didn't think you had it in you. I'm sure everything will turn out different this time.
Oh, absolutely. We're pals, right? Any suggestions?
Keep them guessing. And watch your back, Reaper.
Okay. Okay, let's check out the new... Oh, cool. Okay, so we've got Sugar Skull, Broja, Dia de Muertos, Sandy Claus, yes. Noche de Muertos. Smiley. Okay, I really like the Foxy one. I'm going to keep Foxy for now. All right. Let's end this. Go back down. Okay, broiling craze overwhelms the nation. Everything's getting broiled. I wonder why. Why are these damned pretzels everywhere? The flipping is off the charts. We must do something about these delinquents always flipping around everywhere. Alchemists found suffocated in their own lab. Good. Our small town prodigy moves to the city. We say reach for the stars. And scientists very close to figuring out how to counter a dangerous pathogen. Okay. Why do I hate Atelier? What happened? Oh, hey, sorry. It wasn't you. It was that specific alchemist was bad news. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments. Today is that day. A total of 6 humans have to die. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can only spare 2. At least 2 humans aged 35 or younger have to die, and any humans with a medical background have to die. This is very serious. Okay. Okay, so. All right, Annabelle. Annabelle has devoted themselves to becoming either an astrophysicist or an astronaut. The two things are somewhat related. They also enjoy painting, mostly nudes, and computer programming and volleyball, also in the nude. Okay, we'll put you over here for now. And Anais May Ortega, 33, a dentist. Anais claims a dog ate their diploma. And everyone just has to believe they're an actual dentist. To look like they know what they're doing, Anais just drills random teeth on... No, you go over here. You bad. You very bad. Okay, Ye Hama, an immunologist. They've been so important the last 3 years of our lives, and I can't say the dang word. For the past 15 years, Ye has spent every day working in a windowless concrete bunker testing various vaccines in order to eradicate some of the deadliest diseases in the world. During off times, They enjoy lengthy bike rides. Yeah, because they're some of the ones that were working on the COVID vaccine. Doesn't feel like they have... Okay, well, that's fair. And it's a point that we won't go into right now. Okay. But for still, you said that any humans with a medical background have to die. Well, that's definitely a medical background. But I'm going to keep you. Yeah, we're going rogue this round. A consulting contractor, as it is often said in their resume. Temple is basically a coup master. Whenever a country needs cooing for whatever imperialist reasons, Temple is ready to be sent in to provide necessary support, intel, and logistics for any coups. They're always happy to work to the highest bidder. No thanks. From a young age, Julia has dreamt of conquering the world in order to make it a better place for animals. Alas, so far they have only reached basic level animal right activism. They also enjoy reading horoscopes to people in queues. Destroya, what do you think? I think I already know what Destroya's going to say. We're going to put you over here. Okay. Lucian Carnot. Lucian has been teaching undergrads for nearly 30 years now. They are well known for their welcoming demeanor, yet whispers travel about shady and inappropriate deals with students. Naughty, naughty. You're coming over here. Lillian hails from a small village on the coast where they spent their early years studying ichthyology? What is that? This later inspired them to turn their attention toward global matters to the multitudinous interrelated networks that make up our planet. I'm going to save you. You sound important. And finally, Riona can identify just about every wine taste. The study of fish. Oh, thank you, Destroya. Riona can identify just about every wine taste profile. They're so prolific, they can even make up what they don't know. Lately, they've been trying out increasingly more obscure wines. They also like doing tasting exercises with their children using various craft sodas. That's kind of cute. They do not, however, endorse alcohol abuse. You sound like a cool person. So 6 humans have to die. We're only killing 3. We are going so rogue this turn. So let's start with the deaths. Okay, this was the terrible dentist. That is going to really help us out there. Okay, this was the contractor, the military contractor. Again, really helping us out there with the peace. And the inappropriateness with the students. Excellent. Okay, so health and peace are on the rise. Now our lives. The astronaut wannabe. Excellent. Very, very good. Okay, our immunologist. Ooh, so that our health is going to go up, but the environment is going to go down. So that's not good. We needed the health, though. I felt like that was important. Okay, this was our Destroya, wanting the world to be better for animals. Economy's going to take a hit, but our environment is going to go up. That's good. We're all a pluses for this round. This is our climate scientist. Excellent, excellent. Economy is fine this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything's doing fine now. Okay, this is our wine taster. Ooh, that was worth it. That's okay. That's okay. We can take the hit on our economy there. We need the peace and the health. Look at that. Our health is doing pretty darn good. Our peace is going up. Man, we're doing really well. Mr. Squeakers, we're gonna need some extra help here. I think we had 3 dead people. Yeah, we had 3 dead. We were supposed to have 6, so we only killed half as many as we were supposed to. This could be nasty.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
Yeah.
As I thought, you have marked fewer deaths than necessary. What happened?
Thought I'd do it my way.
And you consider your way supreme over others?
Yes.
Would you kindly pay more heed to these matters in the future? We must focus. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Some sort of medical calamity, maybe? Like an epidemic?
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Okay. Let's see what time is it. That's a little after. It's okay. It's okay. We can... Ooh, the bar's open.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
What? Plague Doctor Mask. I can't yet. I need more. Okay, what do we have here? It's Gus. Remember Gus?
Oh, hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den. The
I love
finest
Sari.
establishment this side of the void. I sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. Going for the howler look, huh? The jackal runs across the savannah at night and all that. Cool.
I need to increase her volume.
So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Feels pretty good to be alive in a sense.
Gotta look on the brighter side of undeath, eh? I'm sure you never thought this was how you'll end up. Sometimes these are the cards we are dealt. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little game I play with it. All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
I love quizzes.
Right, the gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you'd react.
Okay.
I usually do 4 questions, and here we go. Prepare. You behold 2 doors. One planed and old, the other forged of gold. The old one seems to imply disgrace and shame. The golden door cries of nobility and grandeur. It's up to your brave soul to make the first choice. Which door will you enter?
Doors are for dimwits. I break the window and jump out.
Time for question number 2. Before you lies a table teeming with plants.
Okay.
You have to eat one of the plants. Your very life depends on it.
Okay.
What kind of plant would you prefer to eat?
Course flower, an apple, cactus, mushrooms, all of them, a rose, maybe. I'll go with an apple.
Next up, question 3. Your friends got in deep trouble with the boss of a local criminal organization. Now a team of brutes are coming for you all. If you work together, you may be able to figure out this situation. What will you do?
Assist your friend in achieving the optimal outcome.
All right, final stretch. You find yourself in front of a very difficult situation.
Okay.
Moments after having made a choice, you realize you made a grievous error. Regrets now gnaw at you for this poor decision. There are a few options for proceeding.
Reload, save game, and redo the choice.
We got it.
I love it.
Calculate the results. We'll take that a moment. Leans to stability, prone to conformity. I've got the appropriate concoction in mind. Start off with a nice mixture: 4 centiliters of gin, 1 centiliter of elderflower liqueur, 1 centiliter of sugar syrup, 2 deciliters. Splash in some lime juice concentrate. Add several slices of well-smashed cucumber and some cubed ice.
I'm pleased with the result.
The
Yeah.
quiz tells no lie. I think a suitable name would be Borehole. First one's on the house.
I'll try it. The drink, smooth waves rolling into the coast, then receding gradually, a constant rhythm of symmetrical alternation grinding off the edges. The taste recalls a harmonious interplay of physical forces, soothing a turbulent soul until all that's left is a polished plane of alabaster. It's almost a death-changing experience. I guess I like it.
Heckin' understatement of the century! Now what else can I get you?
Who else works in the
Heck,
office?
were I able to count and name all the folks? You've got you Reapers and all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weird cadaver resources. They're just plain odd. But someone's got to deal with the internal issues. Middle management, nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us. Basically ever. Same with Fate. Many of the regular workers come by the den though, so keep your eyes and ears open.
Okay.
What else you got in mind?
I'll be going.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I still love the way she says that. Okay, I want to really quickly here. Options. Yeah, let's turn. Let's turn the music down there. So we can get the voices up. Okay, Bumbler, we'll see you later. Yeah, we're not going to stick around for too long ourselves either. We're probably going to be here for another 10 minutes or so. I want to get through the first week and then we'll save. The air is eerily cold, as if frozen in place, too scared to move an inch. Hi.
Huh? What do you want?
I'm a new Grim. What's up?
A fresh-faced lemon head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Oh yeah, that's much louder.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What did you do here?
I'm the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
What mess? I haven't done anything.
Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
He's got a good point there. Really think about that.
Yeah, you Reapers hardly ever do. Always self-absorbed. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
I appreciate you.
Gee, thanks. Something else you wanted?
How do you clean things anyway?
Simple. I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float. Like dust, for example. One dust particle at a time. Or the drinks. One droplet at a time.
That's weird, but also very cool.
It's fine, I guess. Gives me something to do.
Okay, fair.
As if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them. Literally.
I've got a name.
Do you really? Or are you just another number in a long line of numbers, Something else you wanted?
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, I gotta get back to work anyway.
Okay. So oh, no. Continue. That's not what I wanted to do. There, that's what I want to do. Okay, and today... What day are we on? Okay, yeah, last day. So after we finish this day, we will call it a night. What is astrophysics all about anyway? Let Annabelle teach you. New vaccine that could save countless lives nearing completion. Coming soon, a Dine and Wine Street Festival. All proceeds go to helping out a local animal shelter. Tomorrow's science. There may be hope for our planet yet. Scientists on the verge of a breakthrough that may help with the dwindling fish population. Human trafficking ring shut down. Savant sommelier recognizes anomaly in wine caused by a victim's tears in the soil. Wow. Attempted coup fails in Gallstad. Democratic institutions restored. Very, very, very nice there. Hello, Mr. Squeakers. How you doing? Our instructions here. Okay, see if we can clean up the mess from yesterday. That might give you just the boost you need. Do not forget, you may leave troubles behind, but new ones always lie ahead. We should probably try and follow the rules today because our review is coming up. But I will bend them if necessary. Okay, so, quote for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Okay, that's actually good because it's what I want to do anyway. Let's see here. Switch you off here. A morgue assistant. Arnaldo. No one truly knows how the fall from grace of Arnaldo began. Once upon, they lived a heroic life. So it is said, but such grand deeds are now a thing of the past. These days they work as a post-middle-aged assistant at a morgue. I see no reason why you should die. Only 2 have to die, so... I have a feeling we're gonna struggle to figure out who to save. Okay, a poacher. I can hear destroy already. Ami is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. Yeah, I'm not going to wait for Destroy to tell me. I'm just going to go ahead and put them over there. Yep, there he is, Massacre. Okay. Erwin, an adult caregiver. Erwin went into the caregiver business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give and are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to con the elderly into giving them money or having them buy fake insurance. We're going to put you over here as well. Waste disposal. Hans started working in waste disposal a few years ago, but they forgot to ask where to dump the waste during orientation. At this point, they're too afraid to ask. They sneakily bring everything into nearby forests when nobody's looking. I had a feeling it was going to be one of these where you're actually going to want to kill everybody, and you can only kill 2. Mathematician. Fiona. A sharp mind and quick wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show, making maths cool again and hoping no one notices their extensive tax fraud endeavors. I'll put you up here with the maybe pig because, yeah, we'll have to think about that. Lisa Markovich. Lisa loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about the people living in the house they work at, and a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and used to blackmail the wealthy, and they do it all for their children. Go up there with the pig as well. We only have 1. Who is decent. Okay. We have 3 who are must kills and 2 who are meh. Okay, let's look at these 3 again. Okay, this is the one that's kind of defrauding the adult caregivers. What do the instructions say in particular? Sparing humans who seem helpful against the troubles. Okay, that is important right there. What are the troubles right now? Dwindling fish population. That's the big thing. I think we may need to save you. The poacher does nothing for this world and must be eliminated by any means. Yeah, I think you definitely need to go, the poacher. Okay. So I think these are the 2 that I'm going to kill. And we're going to save the one who's defrauding the elderly. I hate doing that, but The other two just seem worse right now. Let's see if we have any hints here. Okay. So getting rid of the poacher will be a plus. So yeah, we'll do that. So plus for the environment there. Now, this one, the waste disposal. We haven't done yet. Let's look at these other two. This is the adult caregiver. Haven't done that yet either. And then the housekeeper. I'm going to go ahead and set you to live. Ooh, that hurt. We have plenty of time to fix these issues. We've got to get through the review, though. I think that's the important thing here. Oh, that really hurt. And then, yeah, we're going to kill you. Which helped the environment. Okay, we're doing pretty poorly with everything else. Please, I need some boosts. Oh, that really hurt. This one's really hurting us. That did some damage. This day certainly did some damage. But we've got a review coming up. I feel like we need to get through that in order to continue playing the game.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
It's all going according to plan.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here.
Thank you.
Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I'm ready, let's do it.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say you have performed adequately.
Thank you.
Oh, do not thank me, Grim. This is not praise. I had hoped for more than adequate.
Well, it is praise to me.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
Piece of cake.
Careful, Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed.
Excellent. Now we can really do what we want.
That is all.
I almost said I like ice cream. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, let's go down here to Mortimer's.
Need ye cures for ailments or a trinket to ward off a curse?
Okay, nothing there that I'm interested in right now. Let's check Cerberus's den. Oh, plants.
Hey, pleased to see you again. Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday. Au revoir, Lil
Reaper. Okay, let's talk to you. Yo, plant department, represent.
Where? Don't know what you're talking about, Sonny.
I know you. You're a plant department reaper.
Oh boy, our fame has traveled far, and we didn't even have to leave our desk. What are you bothering us for?
No reason. Just wanted to say hello and then leave.
Works for me. Let's not meet again, Sonny.
Okay, looks like that's all we get to do. He wasn't very pleasant last time either. Okay, let's talk to the cloud.
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work.
Yeah, that last one was pretty rough.
Crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
I'm just getting started, and this time I got a plan.
Fate the clueless. You won't get waylaid again. The world trembles with the revolutions you will bring forth.
Yes.
It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seeing you.
All right. End the day. And yeah, with that, I think it saves every day. But yeah, with that, we are going to go ahead and close this out. I think it's after the first week is good. And then next week, we're going to try and just rush through the other 3 weeks and get a good ending and hopefully call the game there. But that'll do it for tonight. Tomorrow, we are continuing with more Metroid Dread. I want to get Metroid done by the end of the month. That's kind of the plan right now. Hopefully we can do that and get it done by the end of the month. So, Grand Reaper. Ooh. But this is a fun game. Thanks for joining me for this game, guys. And anyway, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow for some lovely Metroid. See you then.